Hey, 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 how are you? How are you? And welcome to another Tipsy Tuesday with yours truly, Miss Dorothy-Inez, your authentic confidence and mindset mentor. In case you don't know, I am so passionate about helping women entrepreneurs, leaders, and coaches awaken to their divinity within because I believe and I have discovered that's where you find real confidence, authentic confidence that helps you show up and shine and step out and do that thing that God is calling you to do. It allows you to step out and speak your truth and to do whatever it is God is calling you to do. So today I've got three great questions that were sent in that I'm going to focus on. I actually got a lot of questions, but I'm going to focus on three today. And those questions is, number one, what does it mean to have the right mindset in business? Number two, why is it important to have a positive attitude in business? And number three, the person says, I'm scared of doing video. What are some ways I can conquer fear around how I appear on camera? So we're going to get into those three questions. If you're here watching the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. If you have any additional questions that I didn't answer in here, put your questions in the comments and be sure to tag me in those. So let's go ahead and dive in. So first question, what does it mean to have the right mindset? One of the things I love to do is I love to look up the meaning of words, to dig deeper into those words. And so mindset means having right thinking. It's about having right thinking. Oh, excuse me, let me go back. That's not the meaning. It is an established set of attitudes. As I was reading that, I was like, wait a minute, that's your definition. So mindset is an established set of attitudes held by someone, an established set of attitudes held by somebody. Well, then that begs the question, well, what are attitudes? Let's find out. Attitudes are a settled way of thinking that is reflected in one's behaviors. Are you seeing the correlation here? Mindset, an established set of attitudes. Attitudes, a settled way of thinking that is reflected in one's behaviors, in one's actions. So, what does it mean to have the right mindset? Now we get into my answer. It means having the right thinking, because out of your thinking comes your behaviors, your actions. And then the second part of that is, why is a positive attitude important? It's because it's a result of your behaviors. It impacts the behavior and how you show up. Hey, Stephanie. So let's dive a little deeper into that. So going back, so as I move into this, I want you to see the correlation. Mindset, an established set of attitudes held by someone, and attitudes, a settled way of thinking that's reflected in your behavior. So why is it important to, have the right mindset in business? Well, if you don't have the right mindset, attitude, way of thinking, it's going to impact your visibility. It's going to impact whether or not you ask for the sale. How many of us are afraid to ask for the sale because our attitude, our thinking, our feeling is saying, you know what, they don't want what we have, what I have to offer. Nobody believes in me. I don't have what it takes. See, that's your attitude. Remember, attitude is your thinking, a settled way of thinking, okay? That's your attitude. Nobody wants what I have. Nobody, I don't know enough. It also, your mindset impacts saying no to things you need to say no to. What are you saying yes to that you need to say no to in your life. Your mindset is impacting whether or not you let go of bad relationships, because again, it's an established set of attitudes, which is an established set of thinking, okay? So you're staying stuck in unforgiveness. Your mindset, you can't forgive somebody. And you know what? That unforgiveness creates blocked energy. All of this stuff is broadcasting. When you've got a bad mindset on the quantum level, you're sending out signals to people and they're picking up what you're laying down, okay? What's happening on your satellite dish, girl? Their antennas are picking it up. Therefore, you're not getting the response you're looking for. You stay stuck in victim mode. Nobody's buying because of this, because of that, rather than you taking ownership of why they're not buying. People aren't buying. Figure it out. Take responsibility for it. But when your mindset is stuck in victim, it kind of keeps you on that hamster wheel and you can't move forward from that. The next thing is it keeps you from never taking risks. If your mindset is worrying about, oh, I'm going to lose my money. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. Oh, I don't have the money. If you constantly live from a place of lack and limitation, because that's a mindset, that's an attitude, that's a form of thinking, you will never progress in your business. Can you see, are you starting to see why mindset is so key to your business? Whoever asked this question, it's a great question. So, because in business, you'll find that you're gonna have to take risks. You're gonna have to invest when sometimes you're like, reality says, my circumstance appears to say that, man, I don't have the money. But here's the reality. You can transform that. You can create that energy called money. Okay? So sometimes in your business, you're going to have to take risks. You're going to have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to know, you know what? Like I said, just taking it back to money, because that's often an obstacle for women, is that, you know what? It appears that my circumstances appear that the money isn't here, but my attitude, my mindset is I believe in me. I know what I am capable of, and I'm going to make this happen. And I want you to know, if you follow me, when I'm talking about I'm not talking about the little I, that little ego in you. No, boo-boo. The little ego in you does nothing in of itself. I'm talking about the big I, you and God, that I, the great I am. What can you and the great I am create when you step out on faith? Also something known as risk, okay? How you see yourself is impacted by your mindset. What are you telling yourself every day when you get up and you look in that mirror? What are you saying? Are you saying, hey, girl, you got it going on. You are the bomb. We gonna make this money. We gonna make a difference in people's lives today. We are going to make things happen. Or are you looking at yourself? You're not putting on your makeup. You're not doing your hair. You're not, taking care of your body physically. You're not eating right because you work at home. You're feeling sorry for yourself. You're saying, I'm so scared. I know I need to be doing video, but I'm so scared. Girl, nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Is that you? Girl, that is not the mindset of a successful woman. That is not the mindset of a woman who walks in authentic confidence. Okay, mindset is vital to your success. And I could go on and on and on and on about all the things that mindset impacts, but I think you got the point now, right? You got the point? Put a 1 in the comments if you got the point. Mindset is key because thank you for the hearts. It affects everything you do in life, because I'm sure you've heard it, what you think about, you bring about. Our thoughts are power. Our thoughts are energy. That's why they can pick them up when they put those little brain scans, those little, what, I forget what they're called, you know, those little thingies they put all over your head to pick up the waves. Because the mind is always emitting energy. It's thoughts. It's invisible, but it creates the visible. Okay? What you manifest comes from the subconscious mind, invisible, and it creates the visible. Okay? Keep that in mind. Kind of cliche, I know. So the next thing, why have a positive attitude? Another really great, and to some people, this might feel simple. You know, and I'm going to be honest, when I read this, I was like, somebody really asked why a positive attitude is important to business? Really? But a lot of people don't realize that having a positive attitude is so vital to, again, what you manifest, because your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay? Nobody wants to be around a negative Nancy or Nanny or Nicole, whatever name you choose to put in there. Nobody wants to be around that. People want to be around people who are high vibe, people with a positive attitude, people who see possibility. So when you don't have a positive attitude, because remember, when we go back to the definition, attitude is a settled way of thinking that is reflected in one's behaviors and actions. This is why oftentimes you don't have to tell me you don't like me, because your behavior will let me know I don't like her. Okay? I don't want to do something. So you don't do it. You don't have to say, I don't want to do that. You just don't do it. Your action and behavior tells me your attitude towards doing that thing. So when you have a negative attitude, it keeps you from taking action. It determines the type of action you will choose to take. Because if you have a positive attitude, you'll take positive action, right? You have a negative attitude, you'll take negative action, actions that sabotage you. Okay? Like not doing anything, like procrastinating, like causing conflict. Okay? All of that. It impacts your level of success because, again, it's a settled way of thinking. So if you settled on nobody's going to buy me, nobody wants what I have to offer, I don't know enough, even though you may keep doing stuff, but if the attitude is that, you won't have any success. I'm going to let you know that right now. You might as well stop with all the doing because it's not going anywhere. You have to have the right attitude and you have to have the right mindset. It affects you achieving your goals, and your attitude can be the very thing that either attracts or it repels people. People don't, like I said earlier, people don't want to be around negative people. And also, your attitude also can inspire you. You know, do you know who talks to you the most? Do you know? I know you might want to say, Dorothy-Inez, you talk to me the most. I hear your voice in my head. No. As nice as that is, no. You talk to you more than anybody else on the planet. You talk to you. So what you're saying to you is so vital. So your attitude and your mindset must align with what God says about you, with what Spirit says about you, because that's high vibe. See, when you can align your attitudes, your mindset with the higher mindset, and those two come together, it's like, boom, things begin to happen. Gosh, I got something on my eye. But so it either inspires or demotivates you. So those are the reasons why you need a positive mindset in business and why you need a positive attitude in business. Did you guys notice? I just want to show you. See See what my glasses say? Born to shine. Yes, we were all born to shine. And you have to have that attitude. I was born to shine. I am here to make a difference. So final question. I have this fear of being on camera. And I don't like, pretty much they're saying I have a fear of being on camera, and how I appear on camera is what's like kind of that fear. And so number one, that fear comes from a fear of judgment, fear of worrying about what other people might be thinking about you, judging you about your looks. And here's what I know is, we don't need to worry about what other people think. What we have to do is, it starts number one with what I just talked about, a shift in mindset. Ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why do you feel compelled to come and speak through this little bitty hole, with the potential, and I know it scares a lot of us, the potential that nobody's going to be here. Right now, I have one person watching. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if there was nobody here. I used to care. Let me tell you, I used to care, because nobody wants to go on live and nobody shows up, right? Nobody wants that. Does that make us feel good? No. But where we have to make that shift is number one, why are you doing it? Is it about you? Or is it about the person on the other end that might watch this and tune in? Because if it's about you, girl, you have edged God out. Ego all day long, okay? Doing this work that you've been called to do, your business that you get to do, is not about you. You didn't come up with these ideas. The divine in you did. And that's why you show up, and you focus on that. You focus on what you were sent here to do, okay? And speak to those people, okay? Next, put together a plan. I put together, you see I have notes. Girl, who cares if you have notes? Get you some notes. If you need to look down and until you get comfortable, get you some notes. And just kind of take a moment to plan it out. And sometimes I plan stuff, and girl, the spirit will take over and stuff starts coming through, and I'm like, ooh, that was good. Because sometimes spirit has way better stuff than you do, okay? And then number three, dress up. Put on your favorite top, put a little makeup on, make sure you have a good background. All of this helps you to feel more confident on camera. And then number four is visualize the transformation that's happening on the other side of this little hole. Because somebody listening will need the word that you're sharing, will need the lesson that you're sharing that day. So don't worry about if somebody's there live or not. A lot of times people come back and watch the replay. So if you're watching the replay on this, put hashtag replay so I know you showed up. Let me know what of this lesson blessed you, okay? Because it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about those people that you're called to serve. And so as one of the who's it about? Take the focus off of you and focus on that person on the other side of the line. If you are struggling with video, I want to invite you to reach out to me privately on March 18th, Monday, I guess a week and a half from now. I'm starting a boot camp, 30-day boot camp for video, just to help you get comfortable with video, help you learn how to come up with content for videos so that you can feel comfortable. You can show up and shine and reach the people that you're called to serve. No more playing small, no more being scared. We'll do it together in a safe environment and really, really fast so we get you out there hustling. Private message me if that's something you want to know more about. So I hope today's Tipsy Tuesday has blessed you. Have a really, really beautiful and blessed day. Tomorrow I'm going to be in California, and I'll be heading out to speak on a cruise, a self-love cruise, and I'm super duper excited about blessing those women on that cruise. Have a great day, and let me know what you took away. Have a good one. God bless. Bye-bye.